Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Thank you for joining me again for another installment of the animal sign outlook for the year of the wood snake, which is 2025. The year of the wood snake starts on February 3rd, 2025, and today we are going to look at the dog. What can we expect if we have the dog in our natal chart? What does the year 2025 bring? What are the opportunities that we need to seize? And what are the challenges that we may want to avoid or need to mitigate? So this is all we're going to cover today. Anybody who has the dog in their chart. Now, of course, to find out whether or not you have the dog in your chart, you first need to plot your chart. You can go to this link here. I'll also post it in the description to the video, and then just enter date and time of birth. If you don't know the time, that's fine. You don't need it, but of course, it's always desirable to have it because that gives us a sort of a better picture of the overall situation in your chart. Now, for those who are completely new to Bazi, what you will see here is what we call the year pillar, a month pillar, a day pillar, and an hour pillar. And each one of these pillars can have an animal sign. So this one here is born in the year of the tiger, in a dragon month, on a rat day, and in a snake hour. So you can see this person has 4 different animal signs in their chart. Now, you could also have 4 completely different ones, and they're all equally as important. So it's not just the year that we need to pay attention to. And if one of them is the dog, then this forecast is for you. Now, depending on where the dog appears in your chart, year, month, day, or hour, it can affect different aspects of your life. So the year pillar pertains to your social circle, wider social circle, yeah, not close friends. It's more like your industry, your business network, your business associates, maybe even your clients, your fan base, if you are a social media person, also distant relatives. So anybody who's sort of like, on the outer margins of your life, both personally and professionally. The month pillar pertains more to your actual work environment, your company, your workplace, or the way you make money. You're a business owner, this is your company. It could pertain to your boss, to your work colleagues. And from a family perspective, it's the parents. The day pillar represents you, yourself, so your health, your physical, mental, emotional well-being, but also your very, very close relationships. So be those romantic relationships or family and friends, that is all represented by the day pillar. And then lastly, we've got the hour. So if you have the dog in the hour, this then affects the relationship with your children, maybe if you do have children, or the relationship with your subordinates. Can also affect how you handle your dreams, your goals, your ambitions next year, and also your investments. Yeah, so depending on where you have the dog, this will all affect you in different ways. Now let's take a look at what we can expect from the dog, what kind of energies we have there. So it's fairly even, yeah, lots of auspicious stars, but then also a few inauspicious stars. As always, don't be afraid of the inauspicious stars. The more you maximize the positive energies that the year brings, the less you have to worry about the more inauspicious energies, because they then tend to cancel each other out. Also, the inauspicious energies, they pertain to very specific actions and activities. And as long as you don't carry out those particular actions and activities, you don't have to worry anything about it, right? So this is always the key. This is how we look at it. So looking at the auspicious stars here, the first one is the pulling saddle star. And so that means that people with the dog in the chart need to be on the move in 2025. Yeah, there will be incidents and situations where you just need to pack up and move. Not necessarily, moving country, but just, maybe there's like a very abrupt, sudden business meeting and you just have to go and you have to be ready. It could be in the same town, yeah. It doesn't mean that you have to travel a lot, but there will be instances where you just have to react very, very quickly and just get things done. But obviously, travel is good for you in 2025, and especially if you're not happy in your current work situation, for example, then the more you travel, the more opportunities will present themselves. So especially in your career, yeah, just it's a good indicator that if you're unhappy in your career, you can find something else, which means you pack up your stuff in your old place and move to the new workplace. The monthly virtue star is a really nice one because it helps you achieve monthly goals. So we call it a short-term blessings star because it gives you monthly blessings, meaning set small goals towards a bigger goals. So if you have a big goal for 2025, break it down into monthly steps, and then the monthly virtue star will help you achieve each one of those steps. Yeah, so rather than just sort of in an uncoordinated way trying to make that big goal happen, break it down. Monthly virtue star will make sure that you get all those short-term blessings that you need to hit every single one of those monthly steps. Then we've got the red matchmaker. So this is a great star if you're single and you are ready or looking for a committed relationship. It's one of the best peach blossom stars out there. But again, you need to move. You need to be on the move. You need to actually go actively looking. Things do not fall into your lap, but you have the red matchmaker, and this is an excellent star. It will help you. It will make you seem more attractive. Not that you're not already fabulous, but somehow or other there's just an aura around you, and you will just attract the opposite sex. So make use of that. Go out and meet new people. The national treasure star brings the potential for promotion or just generally career advancement if this is what you're looking for. It's an energy that makes you feel needed or wanted, but by a smaller community. So it's not so much mass market, but suddenly like there's like a very, very niche market, for example, that really wants your talents, wants to pay you for those talents. But it's not big money, but it's big recognition. And ultimately down the road, the more recognition you have, the more money you will make. But national treasure is about career advancement with more recognition, not necessarily massive amounts of money. However, if you get the opportunity to advance in your career, do say yes. This is a very, very good energy to have. And then lastly, for the auspicious stars, we do have the dynasty symbol energy here. This again is about power, status, and authority, which is especially useful in your career. So overall, from the perspective of career progression, it looks really, really good. So if you feel like you really want to look for a new job or for a new challenge, then this is the year to do it. If you just want to advance in your current work environment, in your current career, then put in a little bit of extra effort and it will be rewarded exponentially. Now, as far as the inauspicious stars are concerned, so the first one here, we've got the lesser consumer star. So this one makes you spend money without you even noticing it. Yeah, it's like small fees here and there, and money come, money go. And so this is sometimes very difficult to control because it's small amounts of money that at the end of the year actually add up to a lot of expenses. Yeah, so at the end of the year you look at your budget and you're like, oh my God, I went way over budget. Where did all the money go? So the lesser consumer star is like, things like you go out and have dinner with friends and you just pick up the tab because you feel like it. Or you have some sort of subscription for an online platform or something that you've done years ago and you're not even using it anymore, but it's still going to be deducted every year, and you don't really keep track. So it's important that you go over your budget, you go over the expenses that you have and check what you can cut and be a little bit more mindful about your spending habits. Now, the death charm, the death charm energy here, it has to do with seduction and addiction. So it's sort of like things will distract you from what you really want to achieve in life. Yeah, so maybe you fall for scams. or you listen to the wrong person with the wrong advice, and it sounds really, really good what they're telling you, and then that completely distracts you from rational thought. So especially in combination with the lesser consumer, this is a little bit risky because it makes you spend more money. So don't get charmed into a scam. Yeah, be really, really careful that you don't fall into some sort of trap there. Now, the cascading cloud energy brings the potential for revenge. So it's very important this year that you don't get into any sort of disputes or arguments with other people, because they will hold grudges. They may not necessarily take revenge, but they will hold a grudge forever, yeah? And that then obviously can become a stumbling block if you ever need these people again, if you need to ask them for a favor. So reduce the risk to get into arguments if you can, right? Because people will just hold on to that forever. Now, flying chaste brings petty people, mostly female pettiness. Again, together with the cascading clouds, don't get into arguments with women in your life this year. Try to keep it at an absolute minimum, and if possible, just walk away. And then we've got the yin sha energy. So this one brings a tendency to attract sort of like negative energies if you are in places or in situations that already have very, very low energies. So don't go ghost hunting on a cemetery, for example. If this is one of your hobbies, and maybe not this year, because negative energies attach to you much, much easier than in any other year. So don't go to places that are too dark, that are too heavy in energy, that are just a little bit dodgy, and you will feel this, yeah, you will feel it. So if you go past a place and you feel sort of like uneasy, stay away. Because there's always a warning sign, and the yin sha does warn you. So make sure that you listen to your instincts and just stay away from places like that. All right. So this is the outlook for the dog in 2025. So overall looks pretty good. Just watch your expenses a little bit. Make sure that you're not overspending. Make a budget and stick to it. Yeah. Sticking to the budget is always the tricky part. Making a budget is one thing, but sticking to it, different thing altogether. All right. I hope you enjoyed this. All the best to those who have the dog in the chart. And if you would like to have a more comprehensive reading where we look at every aspect of your life for 2025, we go into a lot more detail, not just the animal signs, then do contact me. My email address is in the description to this video. And until I see you for the next animal sign outlook, I wish you all the best. Please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with anybody who may have the dog in the chart, and please subscribe to my channel so we can grow this community. All right, see you guys soon. Take care.